city of Rancho Cucamonga has had great successes in its Healthy Communities programs, but getting the word out about those successes is a challenge. That was the focus of a recent day-long storytelling seminar.
Getting active. I would take my brother to the park and we both just hang out and have fun, and it really showed that it wasn't as difficult as a lot of people thought.
Music filled the air for the big crowds that came out for the annual wellness fair held recently at Central Park. The event featured more than 24 vendors providing information about a variety of topics and products to live a healthier life.
There is still plenty of time to be actively involved in your personal health, and that certainly includes cultivating a healthy mind.
So there is something for everyone. There's a lot of free items. There's lots to do. And I would have to say that the Rancho Cucamonga libraries are definitely the community centers for Healthy Mind.
Well, a big part of the Healthy RC program is to provide local residents easier access to healthy food and activities.
A group funded by the Robert Woods Johnson Foundation recently visited the city, looking at ways to improve health and safety here. Among the things they looked at, access to healthy foods, our roadways, and our sidewalks.
What I wanted to do was just find a way to get these kids to move more, exercise more, and be a little healthier. Most kids living on the autism spectrum don't get a lot of that physical movement. And so we've created a really cool program so these kids can start moving.
So our students recently received a grant from the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Youth. It's just in support of doing anti-smoking campaigns across the country with youth groups. And so our youth decided what they wanted to do is actually create a poster board showing what the tobacco companies advertise and the messages that they may send to youth.
In an effort to see what types of things are available at this quick stop market and how healthier food options can be provided and displayed, two community groups came together to take a tour. And it's local partnerships like this one that go a long way in improving the health of our community.
The LA County is recognizing its achievers from various cities. Rancho Cucamonga achievers are well deserved.
Thanks to the city of Rancho Cucamonga for letting me be a part of just a great city, and I'm so blessed to be a part of Healthy RC Youth Leaders.
Event officials declared Rancho Cucamonga a host town for the Special Olympics World Games. Already, a number of representatives marched in the city's Founders Day Parade and got a warm Rancho Cucamonga welcome from the crowd.
We walk the Pacific Electric Trail every morning with our dogs. We walk it for 6 miles and we use it almost every day.
The city recently received a grant through the California Endowment to look into ways to make the trail system work better for everyone in the city. Everyone loves hearing a story. And for young children, those stories can not only be fun, but educational. That's the goal of the program, Story Time Along the Pacific Electric Trail. It's a series of 4 events that encourages healthy habits for children under 5 years old and for their families, all along the Pacific Electric Trail.
A conglomeration of agencies spearheaded by the California Mental Health Services Authority recently held a special awards ceremony here in Rancho to acknowledge teens from around the empire for their work in a special film competition known as Directing the Change.
You know, working in suicide prevention and mental health, it's so nice to have a fun, exciting way to approach these subjects and to have the youth voice.
Healthy RC hosted an intergenerational workshop, Growing Healthy Together, to teach seniors from the James L. Brulte Center and kids from the Grasshoppers Summer Camp about physical activity, nutrition, and gardening.
And we really wanted to focus on health, obviously because we're a Healthy RC, so we thought we might as well broaden it as much as we can and incorporate healthy mind, healthy body, healthy earth.
Lauren, a 15-year-old student at Rancho Cucamonga High School, was one of many volunteers showing off big picture ideas about healthy fitness and food choices, even how to reduce your footprint in the kitchen with pedal-powered utensils.
Mental illness. It's known as the silent killer. But during the month of May, the city of Rancho Cucamonga gave this issue a voice and a positive spin by instead of focusing on the negative and rather raising awareness for improving mental health.
My mom was dealing with a lot of work stress. She was really stressed out, and I wanted to do something about giving her more resources or providing her care. As a middle school student and as a freshman growing up within that span, I felt like there's really nothing that I could have done until I found Healthy RC youth leaders. You know, we're working on policies and initiatives that help real people and people like my mom and people throughout Rancho Cucamonga and the county and the state of California.
Thanks to the innovative Healthy RC program. Things like healthy cooking classes for children and their parents, and the extremely popular Pacific Electric Trail have helped promote the concept of making healthy choices.
Imagine walking to school with your mother and then all of a sudden that option is taken away. Well, that's the story behind one Rancho preteen who, thanks to the city, is regaining her independence.
Being able to walk to school was one of the big pieces that she wants.
Unfortunately, when she moved to the Upper Rancho region, she was unable to use her wheelchair or walker to get to school because of the lack of curb ramp. The initiative to step up the timeline for the project not only comes out of necessity for a young girl in need, but based on the continuing efforts of the City of Rancho's Healthy RC initiative and Safe Route to School program. Within a few short weeks, the curb ramp was installed, and the results have been met with resounding praise.
We can be able to go to events and things without my mom saying, okay, I can stay on the sidewalk, but you have to go in the street. That's fun!